Okay, let's change the fan systems for a moment. Turn this off. Hi guys, welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we will be talking about trees. So, let's get started. So what is trees about? Well, trees are some of the fundamental things of the world. We can't live without trees. Trees might be big and they might be strong, but however, they might look immobile, but they are not. They are not straight things. They're not straight things that stay in one place. No, they're much more than that. They're much more. Why I'm saying all this much more is because that there are. All these things that we've been told about trees are incorrect. We need to know about trees. Trees are getting destroyed every day. That means loss of the environment. Trees also going with this thing called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the production of mixing water, wind, and heat together. Like that wind. Use some water and some, okay, just to avoid your eyes to be blown, and some heat. Okay, that's better. Don't look at the light. Come on, make weather. Oh wait, I remember. This experiment did not work when I last tried it a few years ago. Oh, never mind. Let's just stop it. Oh, it's also breaking my eyes. Gotcha. At least this water is drinkable. All the water I've seen in rains are literally drinkable. They are polluted, which is why the reason that moms and dads are very saying rainwater is not to be drinking. Today's rainwater is polluted because of pollution of the plants. Yes, by the way, that is true. Pollution from the plants have been making a ton of stuff. But however, they have also, these stuff have been actually producing some harmful rays that are actually harmful to our environment. This environment that is harmful is pretty strict about its rules. So we have to respect Mother Nature. We have to respect Mother Nature. Not just build stuff and then use them without considering what might happen. Okay, you do not see that. Yes. That's how a lot of things will happen for these trees. Trees are stuff that grow on the roots. Like, I used to make a diagram of a tree, but now let's just use this lightsaber light as a tree. So, let's say this whole thing is a tree. This things sticking out is the ground. And this stormtrooper that I am showing you right now is the tree. Since we can't have a real tree in this studio, we will have to use this Lego guy as a good representation. Alright, so these are his leaves. Let's say that these legs are his leaves, and also his whole body. And then the red stuff, the main red stuff, is the trunk. This trunk is cool, and the coolness is that it's the cool stuff. All these cool things that we've been talking about is true. And now let's zoom into the bottom, where we will find this other lightsaber. This other lightsaber is the roots. And in some ways, this is how the tree is supposed to look like. This is the trunk and this is the roots. Because the roots actually go through these two sticking points way deep into the ground. For now, this will be a useful stormtrooper. weapon. I think that's what they are called, stormtroopers. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I'm not actually sure. And now, We know that all of these things might be represented into a tree, a holographic red tree. But why am I choosing red here? Because that's the only color I have available, so shut up about it. Trees can withstand the wind themselves. And leaves are usually the ones that are actually broken off. Trunks usually stay down, and they are rooted by the roots. If the root breaks, which is connected to the tree, the whole tree will be flying away. Okay, so that's why it's pretty useful. That's why the tree is useful. Another thing that we know about trees is that trees make the air that we breathe. Now, whatever we breathe out is used by the trees into production, and then they give us oxygen, which is what we breathe. Fresh air. And so that's why we need to plant trees. Trees give us the air we breathe, and also give us some sugars that we probably like. Another thing is that it will also clean the CO2 that we don't need for the whole environment. But we can't read all of the CO2, which means that the trees will die without any CO2. Got it? Good. So this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Find out more about trees in DK Eyewitness Tree. I'll see you in the next episode. Check out this video if you want to, and check out this video if you want to. See ya.